and Mariah, are you with us?
I am.
Ah, very nice, very nice. All right, so just for our YouTube viewers, hello, I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne coming to you at, well, what should be 11:11. It's actually 11:22. We still have the portals open because 11:22 is a master number. It connects to our higher self. So isn't that interesting on how we jumped on at this time rather than 11:11? Whole process to why we jump on at the hour of either the 11:11 or 11:22 is all about the portal opens, the gate is open, the veil, so to speak, gets thin and allows us to connect spirit to human self and also spirit to the materialistic self. So it gives us the opportunity to just have that communication with our higher self, loved ones, angels, spirit guides, and everyone else you want to call in for that matter. So I'm going to start off by asking, and our energy should be really high because we've all connected for the last couple of hours now. So on an emotional level, in regards to 1 to 10, 10 being feeling great, 1 we want to crawl back into bed, put the pillow over the, not the pillow over the head, but the blankets over the head. Nick, let's start with you. How are you feeling tonight?
8.
All right. Awesome. And Linda?
8.
And Mariah?
Like a 9.
Ah, yes. And I'm sure you are feeling like a 9 because you just had a light bulb effect. Mariah was who I was speaking to when I got caught up to not being here at 11:11. She had a light bulb effect. She had a handful
An
of,
epiphany.
yeah, she had a handful of questions that she didn't think she needed to share in the session beforehand that I was able to answer for her. So she had a light bulb effect and epiphany going on there. So yeah, she's a 9. So again, as usual, at the end of our meditation, I will definitely ask again where our emotional level is at that point. My mission and goal is to help you ease into peace, calmness, and joy. And whatever card shows up for us tonight in regards to the chakra, the affirmation, and also the numerology will lead us into the meditation for this evening. So let's see what pops up for us. What do we need to hear? What chakra do we need to focus on? And what number is going to give us a hidden message? All that comes out from one card. Can you imagine that? Let's see. Ah, that's the one that wants to come out. And I just love the beautiful background. A beautiful pink moon. And just, I'm not sure, and I'm so interesting on how this card popped up. Just so everyone knows, the photos on the back are actually full moon photos that are taken by my sister professionally on the actual full moons. So every time there's a full moon, she goes out and takes photos of them. And I was blessed to get 8 of the photos that she's taken, and they were on the back of each card. So that's where these come from. And our card for tonight, which is going to make all of us laugh, rebirth. And interesting enough, it's upright, so there's no resistance on our rebirth tonight. So let's do a little dance. Yes,
No
yes,
resistance,
yes,
no
yes,
resistance, no resistance.
yes, yes, yes. And the chakra associated to tonight's reading is all about the heart center.
Okay.
However, it's the high heart where it's all about that pink energy of self-love, self-care, self-nourishment. And our number tonight is 2 and 1. So the 2 is about the partnership that we do have when we have a rebirth. You know, engaging in a new version of who we are, engaging in our higher self and everyone else who's involved in our rebirth. The 1 is all about the leadership role that each and every one of us take in our rebirth. And we all have that energy going because we're all yawning. What's that about?
I'm not tired. Like, I don't feel tired.
I think we're all going to sleep really well tonight.
Yes, for sure.
At least the 3 of you will. I'm going to be all cranked up and ready to continue talking. So when we think about that 1 energy and the rebirth, it's really about having this opportunity to see yourself in a different view, seeing yourself as a leader, seeing yourself as a transformer, seeing yourself as all the new opportunities that come in your doorway. Bringing you into a 3. That 3 energy is what it is you are creating in your rebirth. Because again, as the creator that each and every one of us are, we get to create exactly what we want in our lives. And I've said this hundreds of times, what it is we are thinking is what it is we are creating. And we get to choose that thought. We get to choose it. We get to choose our reality. And the beauty about choosing the reality is if you don't like your current reality, guess what you get to do? Anybody know?
Change it.
Yep, you got to change it. And you can change it just like this, just by changing your thoughts. So if you're not liking exactly what's going on right now, change it. Change it to what you would like it to be for you. Now, understanding that's what's going on is collective, which then also brings us to mind that the collective energy means that all of us are in this together, and there's something so much bigger than just us as an individual. And that's where the rebirth really comes in. And even though as we transform our thinking to change things, the changes will undergo and unravel as time goes on. Changes are not going to happen instantly, like tomorrow, so to speak. And they can. We can all wake up tomorrow and things could be totally different from what they are now. Like we did almost 4 weeks ago, where we woke up one morning and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you don't have to go to work. Or you get to work and they're telling you to go home. Or you're going to the store and they're telling you to put a mask on. You know, from day to day, different things change, and it's the reality of whatever it is. And if you don't like it, change it. So I'm going to invite all of you to take a moment, find a comfortable position to sit in or lay down in, however you wish to take your meditation. This is the dose of meditation we've all been looking for. This meditation is going to bring you into ease, peace, and joy. I'd like to invite you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, there's been so much excitement going on in the last hour and a half, 2 hours. I'd like you just to take all that energy and allow yourself to physically place that energy in a space, in like a little box, and see yourself taking that energy that you're feeling and put it in the box for now, where you can go at any time to go back into that box and take it out and feel that energy, putting yourself back into that space, that feel-good space. And as you sit in the space, quieting your mind, quieting your body, quiet your spirit, and just become aware of your breath. And then just become aware of your feet literally on the floor, connecting to the earth, where you're feeling grounded, you're feeling centered, focused, stable. And in the space of feeling stable, I'd like you just to begin to feel this energy moving into the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is located right in below the belly button, where the sacral chakra is where it's responsible for the rebirth. And perhaps in this space, what I'd like you to begin to visualize is seeing yourself or picturing yourself as a baby. If you have any memories of what you look like as a baby, and it doesn't have to necessarily be you that you can remember, but just seeing yourself as a baby. And then in your mind's eye, just allow that unraveling of a baby to 1 year old, to 2 years old, to 3 years old, to 4 years old, and just seeing that flashing through all these years, and then seeing yourself in the current age that you are right now. And in the current age that you are right now, we're going to go one step further. We're going to get more excited. We're going to begin to visualize from our mind's eye. See yourself 1 year from now, What is your life looking like 1 year from now? This is where you get to create in this space. What does your relationship look like? What does your health look like? What does your job look like? Are you living in the same space you are now? Or are you living someplace else? Who are you with? Just allow that to take place in this rebirth. You're seeing yourself 1 year from now. Not hard to imagine. And whether you want to focus in on one specific area of your life, or if you just want to see a film script where it's just allowing you to see that things are just flashing through 1 year from now, what are you seeing? What are you being? What are you doing? Remember, if there's an image that shows up and you don't like it, you're creating this. Take it out. Now we're going to throw a little bit of magic into this. And we're going to invite the higher self. So I'd like you just to feel this energy that you're feeling from the earth, from your feet. You're feeling that sacral energy of the rebirth, where you're seeing yourself 1 year from now. And now just bring this energy all the way up, having it past the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and move it up into your higher self. Now in this higher self energy, see yourself from your higher self's eyes. What it is you're creating. What serves your higher self now. This is no longer about the ego. This is all about what serves you on a higher level. Just visualize that. Be in that moment of your higher self, creating as you are being reborn. What does your new picture look like for you? And as you're in this energy with connecting with the higher self, take advantage of connecting with the higher self and have a conversation. Ask him or her, what else can you create? What else serves you? I'm sure your higher self is guiding you through the entire way that serves your most highest purpose. And know that anything that you're seeing in your mind's eye is already created. Already created. All it's doing now is just waiting for you to be in the frequency and the vibration to receiving it. The expression is if you can see it in the mind's eye, you can already have it. It's all up to you to be in the vibration of receiving. Just take a deep breath here. And as you exhale the breath, again, just allow the energy to come back down to the root chakra. Bringing your focus to the root. And after you just had a chance to visualize what your life is going to look like 1 year from now, in your root chakra, I'd like you to let go of any fears that you might be holding on to regarding anything that's coming up for you in a year from now. Sometimes things show up that we get afraid, and our fears prevent us from having them. So just let go of the fears. And as you let go of the fears, just visualize this beautiful red ball of light activating into your root chakra. And bring this energy up into your sacral, where the rebirth was taking place. And again, you had an opportunity to see what your life's going to look like a year from now. But sometimes our judgment, our guilt, even blame stands in the way. So just allow yourself to release that so you can fully accept and receive all that you just visioned in your third eye. Clear it out. And just allow that beautiful orange energy to expand. And then feeling the energy moving up into your solar plexus, right in your belly. And in the belly, in the solar plexus, sometimes we might not feel worthy enough of having everything you just visualized. Let that worthiness go. Sometimes we don't feel like we're secure enough to receive. Sometimes we don't feel like we have the abundance, the financial abundance to receive all, to accept all. Let it go. Let go of the lack. Let go of the limitations. Let go of the insecurities. Everything you've seen in your mind's eye, you've created. It is just waiting for you to be in the vibration to receiving it. Just visualize this beautiful yellow ball of light activating. Bringing that energy up into the heart. And as you move into the heart, sometimes our emotions get the best of us. Our emotions prevent us from having the things we wish to create. Based on being angry at ourselves or someone from a past, let that go. Maybe some resentment that you're holding on to, let it go. Anything that you're holding on to from past life, just let it go. Not feeling deserving, let it go. Step into the space of forgiving yourself and forgiving everybody so you can achieve the thing you're creating. And just see this beautiful green ball of light expanding, helping you to activate your deepest desires. Falling in love with all the things you are creating. Then bring this energy on up into the throat. And again, all the things that you visualize in your mind's eye, it's already been created. That's why you visualized it. Now we just have to learn to let go of the negative self-talk. I don't deserve this. I can't do this. What if this happens? I should have done it this way. Let it all go. Let the I should have, I can't, what if, let it go. Clear out all the negative self-talk. Remembering all the things that you've seen in your mind's eye, you've already created. It is just waiting for you to receive it. In this space, you're going to allow yourself to say, I am, I can, and I will. I will have all the things I created. I am having all the things I created. Just see it, hear it in your ears, hear it, know that I can, I am, I will. And just visualize that beautiful blue ball of light activating and expanding as you're creating this positive self-talk, positive affirmations. And then it moves up into the third eye where all this is taking place. In your mind's eye, what it is you've created, this rebirth that you are having, seeing yourself 1 year from now, your life has changed dramatically. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You are a totally different person, spiritually speaking. In this space, you let go of the darkness, but understanding the darkness helps you to see the light. You step into the space of recognizing that you have the ability to be in the consciousness, conscious thinking. Bring this energy into this indigo energy, moving it up into the crown, where the portal is opened, allowing you to step into your higher self, allowing you to let go of the ego. All of what you've created was created based on your higher self. The ego is what stands in the way of preventing you from having it. The ego is connected to the fears, the shame, the guilt, the blame, the insecurities, the lack, the frustrations, not feeling worthy, feeling angry, holding on to anger, feeling sad and lonely. feeling deprived. All of the I can'ts, what ifs, and I should have's. That's all connected to the ego. As you step into your higher self, you step into a space of knowing that everything you created from your higher self. People, places, and things will shift and move to make space for what all that is for you. Visualize this beautiful purple energy expanding up 6 inches above you, then 6 feet above, connecting to the higher self, your crown, your higher soul self, your heavens, your loved ones, your spirit guides. Feel these beautiful energies, see these beautiful energies, all 7 energies from the root up. Begin to visualize, sense, and touch these energies turning clockwise. As the energies turn clockwise, you begin to even see much deeper all the things you created, all the things that you are manifesting into your reality. Recognizing the shift in each chakra, recognizing your vibration rising, your frequency changing. And then just begin to see this beautiful white light shining down from heaven. This white light is the positive energy of white light, the protector, protecting you, keeping you safe, guiding you, and supporting you. Just allow this white light to shield you, allowing this light to come down into the crown, into the third eye, to the throat, to the heart, to your solar plexus, to your sacral, to your root chakra. Feeling this white light drop down all the way into the earth, connecting you to Mother Earth, helping you to stay grounded so you continue to focus on your deepest desires and creativity and all that you have created a year from now. And know that even though these are things you have created a year from now, know that based on your vibration, those things can manifest in this perfect now. In the universe's mind, there is no such thing as time. That's a human element. As your frequency rises, you may very well begin to attract and manifest your deepest desires immediately. Just visualize them, feel them, be them. You just see these 7 energies being supported by this beautiful white light. And as you see this beautiful white light supporting you, I like you to see that white light covering all your chakras except for your crown and your root chakra. This white light is now going to cover the chakras that have been covered. Root and crown will stay open, helping you to stay grounded and keeping you connected to your higher self. All the other chakras are being protected and supported. And just slowly begin to feel your energy moving back into this room that you were in, feeling your feet on the floor, that you can wiggle your toes, that you can physically, mentally, and spiritually feel yourself sitting back in the space that you were in, and that you physically feel yourself sitting upright, your head is nice and high, connecting back up, feeling more connected into the room that you were in, that you can hear all the sounds around you, coming back into your body, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As your eyes continue to be closed, you can see the light that's in front of you. That light is going to move you here back into the now, into the space that you were in. And just take a nice deep breath in. Exhale that breath. And know that everything that you have seen in your mind's eye, you have already created. And you're manifesting it in the now. As your vibration and frequency is open to receiving, you will have them. You may open up your eyes. That was a powerful meditation. I almost fell off my chair. All right. So let's start with Nick. Emotionally speaking, Nick, where are you now?
9.5 from pretty high. I had some scary but also ambitious and powerful images in the meditation.
So just if you can in one sentence, what made it scary?
I feel like several of my fears were coming in just so I can battle them in this moment, which I think I successfully did, but it was kind of like testing my ability to believe in the future. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
And it ended I almost ended like a movie where it has that last scene where everything comes together and everybody lives happily ever after type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it felt. So it was emotionally tough, but it was rewarding.
Excellent. Excellent. And understanding too that even though yes we release the fears, judgment, and etc., that doesn't mean it's not going to show up.
Right.
You know, because it's a part of the emotions. Fears are there to help us fuel us. Sometimes having fear is a really good thing because it helps us to push ourselves through to where we have to go.
Right.
And I always believe that if whatever it is you're looking to create doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. If it does not put fear in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, it's not your biggest goal. It has to have a little fear for it to be something worthwhile to shift your energy. So having a little fear is helpful. It's just how we use the fear will determine. Whereas if we're allowing the fear to prevent us from moving into the task, that's where it's not helpful. But if we can actually use the fear as our fuel, that's a positive thing. And then eventually you won't be afraid of it anymore. Because you've already done it. Then the next thing is that you have to move into the next thing, the next element to take you to raise your vibration. Because our fears is really what helps us raise our vibrations when we step into them. So if we're preventing the fear from fueling us, then we don't raise the vibration. And in regards to everything that's going on in our quarantine right now, worry and fear, specifically the fear where people are afraid, that fear is really creating people to shift. And people don't even realize it. So it's actually a good thing that people are afraid because it's causing them to step out of their norm.
Right.
And that's a good thing because when we step out of our comfort zone and we step into the uncomfortable is what helps us grow. Comfortability does not help us grow. When we do the same thing every single day, there's no growth at all. The minute we shift something, then we start to grow. And every one of us has shifted something in the last 4 weeks, which means every one of us are spiritually transforming and evolving. So thank you for sharing your emotional number. Linda, for you, and you have to turn on your mic. Go ahead, Linda.
A 9.
A 9. Awesome. And your journey was pleasant?
The journey was good.
Good. Excellent. And Mariah?
Like a high 9, 9.5. I would say a 10.
I think you were a 9 when you started. So you're still a 9?
Yeah, I just felt good, period. Like
Awesome. Yes. So again, in our last 9 minutes or so, the conclusion is understanding that we are the creator to our journey. Whether we're in a rebirth or not, the way I see it, every day is a rebirth because every day we get up and we're born. We're born. Every day we wake up. And when we wake up, it's like that new opportunity to open up a brand new gift and do something totally different. And we do get to create our day as we choose to. And I've said this over and over and over again. You get to choose your desire. You get to choose if you want to be afraid or if you want to be fearless. You get to choose abundance or poverty. You get to choose limitations or unlimited possibilities. You get to choose love or loneliness. You get to choose. It's all up to you. You get to choose that. You get to choose anger or forgiveness. You get to choose that. And it's okay if you choose the low frequency energy if it's serving a purpose for you at that time. And sometimes it does. But you get to choose that. And you can change your reality as quickly as that reality came in. You are the creator and you are powerful enough to create it. So you get to choose that. And as you do make that decision and the choice to create something different, then all you have to do is manifest it. And it's really easy where we sit back and say, well, yeah, I wanna have this $1 million house, or I wanna have this $1 million job. We can say a lot, but if our frequency is not matching it, we're not gonna have it yet. So it's very important to believe whatever it is you're looking to create, that you deserve to have it. Otherwise, if you don't think you deserve it, it's gonna sit up here. You have to get to there in order to have it. So you got to learn how to raise your vibration. You have to learn to be in that space where whatever it is you're looking to order, so to speak, you want to be in that vibration of receiving it. So once you place the order, know that it's coming, believe that it's coming, so your vibration can be in alignment to it to receive it. And it's just that simple. It's as they say in the law of attraction: ask, believe, receive. And you are in total control as the creator to doing just that. Any questions or last questions?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We're good. We believe we are powerful enough to create the things we want to have in our lives. We believe we deserve to create the things we want to have in our lives.
Yes.
So we are all manifestors.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to remind ourselves that we can call on our angels, our archangels, and our loved ones and higher self to help us create those things and receive them. You know, I would definitely recommend calling on Archangel Michael with his beautiful blue sword and asking him just to cut out anything that causes delays in your path. And he will do just that. And he will help you. And then call on Archangel Pantel, who is the opener, the manifestor of manifestors, and put everything you want to manifest in his hands, and he'll help you manifest it. So with that being said, sweet dreams to all of you. So hopefully I'll see all of you here tomorrow night at 11:11.
Thank you.
And for those watching on YouTube, again, have yourself an awesome night. We look forward to connecting tomorrow night at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time for another moment of 11 minutes of meditation to connect you to one of your chakras, an affirmation, and a number with a hidden message. As tonight's were rebirth, your high heart of self-love, and all about what it is you are creating. So many blessings to everybody. Namaste.
Namaste. Have a good night, everyone.
Night, night. Bye-bye
Night,
for
night.
now.